the next payslip is also for a registered nurse who's coming to the UK, and you can see on there that the step date for this nurse is August 2022. That is to say, this nurse began working in the UK in August 2022 as a registered nurse. That is when she was placed into the band 5, which is her new contract. As a pre-registered nurse, she was earning lower, but when her PIN came in, this is what she is being paid. £1,534. Did anybody notice that jump? Did you notice that difference? If you did notice what that difference is, comment in the comment section below. This nurse is actually being paid the top band of a registered nurse in the UK, even if she was coming to the UK for the first time. Now, this is because this nurse has a whole lot of experience, and because most likely had asked for more in her pay. You can actually argue these things out if your recruiter, is somebody who listens. The point is, you should not be scared of asking. If you think that what you get is different, you should not be scared of asking. I'm going to put a link or a scroll down of the pay scales of what you should be getting according to the number of years that you have been working as a nurse, which is what you can actually use to actually do a formal argument for your recruiter or for your employer for a better pay. Okay, so if you think that you're being paid less, you can actually look through this pay scale and look at the number of years of experience that you have as a nurse and ask your employer for a commensurate increase in your salary. So usually between 1 to 3 years, you should be able to get increase up onto 27,000, and anything above 4-5 years and above, you should be able to get up to the £30,000 or £31,000, which is the top scale in the NHS presently. So going back to this salary, we can see that our nurse is earning £31,532, joined in August, and is going to have a step increase in August. Unfortunately, because this is a top band scale, there's not going to be any increase, except there is an increase in April of 2022. Then she will qualify for an increase because she's now at the topmost band. She will just be there, earning the same salary and only getting increases when there is a general increase or a pay rise for all nurses. But at least the good side is you're getting the good pay right from day one working in the UK. You will not feel frustrated working as a new nurse because you're earning more, and you don't feel frustrated or be angry at anybody who talks to you because you're being paid good money for the service you give. So it will be more bearable when things happen around you because after all, I get paid well for the job that I do. You can see here you're going to see the difference in pay and take-home pay because of cutting expenses. All right, and the basic pay here same at 162 and is at £16. So the top band is £16, and can be less depending on the point you are in the pay scale. And that's about £2,627. Night enhancements, Sunday enhancements, and Saturday enhancements total about £166, and then weekend enhancements £56, and then Sunday enhancement for only 7 hours paid £120.95. Now this nurse also has gotten Saturday and Sunday enhancement and night enhancement. Now the tax that has been paid on this amount is about £359.80. National insurance contribution is £281.10. NHS pension at 9.3% because this is a higher salary. If you earn less than 25, it's going to be about 4.3 or so. It's about £291.97, and for accommodation it's £510. Now that deduction, even despite all this deduction in the salary, this nurse has managed to take home £1,696.60 as take-home pay. Now you would notice that she also had an NHS pension included, and the previous person didn't have NHS pension. It is totally up to you. In subsequent videos, I'm going to be making a video about NHS pension and how to actually maximize your earnings. It's actually a good idea to actually be enrolled in the pension because the NHS pension actually gives you a good rate and they match up what you pay. So for every amount that she pays into the pension, the NHS matches up that value, which is basically free money. In this UK, nobody gives you free money. So free money from your employer is a whole lot. In private settings and care home, it is very, very low. You can contribute 3% and your employer is only contributing about 1% or so. So for the NHS that equals whatever you put in, it is actually a very good deal for your pension. So if you're able to bear the cost of paying pension, I would advise you to enroll to the NHS pension if you are working for the NHS. And here we can see that this payment was for the period of November, and I did mention they are both newly registered nurses who are earning different salaries in the NHS as newly registered nurses, and it all boils down to actually knowing how much you can actually earn in the pay scale. I'm going to end this video by showing you how much you can actually earn depending on the number of years of experience you have already when you're coming to the UK. So if you are a nurse who has at least 0 to 2 years of experience before coming to the UK, you can actually earn only £25,654. But if you have an experience of up to 2 years to 4 years, you can actually negotiate a salary for £27,779. And if you have an experience of above 4 years, you can actually get 31,000, which is the top band for nurses. Now, some recruiters may argue that you are not working in the UK and it does not count. That is totally false. That is totally false. Your experience counts. You are bringing an equal amount of experience into practice in the UK. You only have to make this known and make them aware that you know what your right is and what your skill level is at. And once you can prove this very well and by performing brilliantly in your interview, I'm sure you will be able to get those pay scales when coming to the UK. I hope this video has helped somebody out there, and I hope this video has enlightened you of the possibilities of actually negotiating your salaries and earning more in the UK. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.